So, this isn't really the vlog I was intending to make at all. I never really wanted to do a weight loss vlog. I sort of looked at those and thought, that's great, they're doing well, that's them, and that's great. But I had another idea of what I wanted to do with my vlogs. But things have sort of escalated and changed, and well, here I am about to start a weight loss vlog. Yay me! Anyway, my name is Simon, and like I said, this isn't the vlog I intended initially to make. If you have a look at my previous few videos that I've uploaded, there's a common theme, of course, which is me doing music, which was my full intention in 2021. And of course, pandemic sort of happened, and over time it sort of became a little bit in the back burner and eventually became all the way in the back burner, and I ended up switching focus to game development for some reason, because I figured I just wanted to keep my brain a bit occupied while the pandemic was going on. So I did that. Probably in hindsight, I could have probably just taken the time and made an EP and released something, but hey. Long story short, at the end of 2021, start of 2022, I went back home, which I live interstate. I live on the central coast of New South Wales, and I went back interstate to Victoria. Took some time away from game development just to sort of clear my head a bit and just see where I was at, and eventually I actually sort of realised I didn't really miss doing game development. In fact, I wasn't doing anything with it. And long story short, my car broke down on the way back, and I ended up having to go all the way back to Bendigo and wait for my car to be fixed, which wasn't fun. So I had a good month in the month of January of this year to sort of sit and reflect a bit, and I sort of realised I found myself watching more music documentaries and music videos and catching up on a few albums that were released in the last year or so. I listened to the new Trivium album, thought that was great, and listened to Black Label Society, and that was amazing. And yeah, I sort of got myself back into the Japanese rock and metal, which I'm sort of into. Got into all that and sort of realised, hey, I'm actually kind of miss making music. So I should probably go back and do that. So after spending a month in Bendigo, obviously, I came back with the full intention of sitting down and let's just finish something, just get something done and out there. Not perfect, just done. But especially over the last couple of months, I've found something else getting really very much in the way of me doing anything, really, and that is my weight. Basically, the thing that's standing in the way of me just achieving anything, basically, because right now, as it stands this morning, I weighed myself and I've 135 kilos, which I think is not quite the highest I've reached. I think I've been about 136, but it is still back up there. Yeah, it's not great, not a great feeling, and it's really, like I said, it's impacted me I wanted to get back into this, doing vlogs more along the lines of music and songwriting, and trying to set up something that can follow me along as I work on songs and make some stuff, make music related content and all that kind of thing and get it out there. But whenever I do a vlog, all I kind of see on camera is this just balding fat bloke trying to cobble together something resembling a music thing. And I believe truly that I can do that. There's a YouTube channel that I've been watching called The Bun. It's a guy in Canada who's like 50, and he's sitting there and he's actually just building his own music career. I feel like I can do the same thing. Probably wouldn't be Foo Fighters successful at it, but I do believe that I could build a little bit of a following, build a fan base, and try and make some money from it. A fair assumption to make in the internet world, I'm sure. And I've struggled with weight for a long time, and it's been getting slowly, progressively worse over the last few years. I was doing something about it at the start of 2020, and it was going well, and then everything went to shit with the pandemic, and I sort of just lost that momentum. Being overweight does impact a fair bit on you. Not so much your musical abilities, but just basic things like, the main thing for me is holding a guitar. Like, I can hold a guitar, I have to sort of hold it between my legs, if that makes sense, rather than just being able to put it on a knee or a leg and be able to play it. It sort of slides off because your gut's just pushing it out. I've had to adapt my playing style to having it in the middle between my legs, which is sort of not, I'm not a drummer, so, it's not the sort of thing you're supposed to be doing. You can do that, obviously. Some metal players have it between your legs, but for some stuff that I want to do, that I want to sort of have it on the side and try and have it a bit closer, it's just not happening. And of course, there's other things too, like doing vocals. Being overweight, of course, you have breathing trouble, and that impedes on you being able to do vocals. Look at Meatloaf, rest in peace, of course. So it's something I got to own and take responsibility of. And yet, look, on that, like, it's been a thing that it's solely my fault. I've sort of let it go over the years. It's also impacted my back, and I found this yesterday, as of the time of this recording, when I went to a music festival in Newcastle, Seen and Heard. And when I went to festivals previously, before the pandemic, I was finding by the end of the day I was having a lot of trouble just standing up. Basically, it was painful to stand, and you'd be chafing and all that kind of thing. And going to that yesterday, just the issues were still there, just very unable to stand for long periods of time, and especially when you're trying to stand and actually watch bands. It's really impacting on my enjoyment of that kind of thing. And also, my secondary goal in music, I guess, is to get myself in a band and go and play live, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do that and comfortably stand on the stage for the amount of time that all the other bands that I saw yesterday did, and actually play something without needing to friggin' sit down because I'm out of breath or my back's crooked or whatever. I can't do that. If I want to be able to achieve that secondary goal of playing live, and the weight thing is right there in front of me as a big problem. So we got to deal with it. So this is what I'm doing. I'm making a vlog to try and hold myself accountable, I guess. I'm going to put it up in a few places. Most likely the Manshake community blog, because that's one thing I've been using. To be really brutally honest, probably haven't been using it properly to its full potential. When I was using it back at the start of 2020, using it properly, it was working. So I feel like I'm going to keep using the Manshake, but I'm going to use it properly. The plan for it is to just get back into it, and I want to do breakfast and lunch with Manshake. For dinners, what I was doing was like the pre-packaged, we got a thing up on the Central Coast called Activate Foods. I was using those. They were kind of working, but I feel like that's not helping me build good habits. So I want to get into the thing of using healthier recipes and trying to cook just healthier meals in general, using fresher ingredients. My other biggest thing is obviously lunches. If I can replace a shake with that, and I've really got to try and treat this as it will be a lifestyle change, but for the moment I need to treat it more like a doctor's orders kind of thing, as something. It's medicine, basically. I've got to treat it like it's medicine that I've got to take in order to get better. And I think I can do that. My initial goal right now is just to get down to 125 kilos. I'm not going to try and aim big for the moment, because that just doesn't work with me. So my initial goal right now is 125 kilos. I think I could do it. I can do it but within 2 months, for sure. I just need to get back into it and take it seriously, and this vlog, I'm hoping, will help me take it seriously. The other little factor that the Manshake markets itself on is the fact that you can have treat meals. One treat meal a week, and I don't do treat meals. One treat meal a week, obviously. I'm doing treat days or treat weekends, and that needs to stop as well, obviously. If I'm going to have a treat meal, maybe make it something like the Ash, that guy, is doing, and he does like KFC once a week. Maybe I just need to choose something that I can always have and have one of each week, and just do that for a while. Being the foodie that I am, I'm thinking maybe I should opt for saving that treat meal for if I go. I like to go down to Sydney or up to Newcastle a little bit, so maybe treat that as the treat meal, and just don't worry about too much about having to eat healthy when I go out somewhere. Yeah, it's a little bit of a problem that I have, maybe, and maybe I should be treating it like just have one planned thing each week and nothing else, but I like variety. I'm a variety kind of person when it comes to food, and I think I shouldn't change that, because otherwise I'm just setting myself up to fail. I don't want to do that. So how's this vlog going to work? Well, I'm want to try and still keep it a little bit as a music vlog, I guess. And you know what? I'll make a regular segment right now. I'll do what I'm listening to for the week. So this week, being that I went to Seen and Heard yesterday, one of the bands I've been itching to see for the last 25 years, and has always just eluded me for some reason is Spiderbait. They put out a new song, or a new single the other week, My Car's a UFO, and it's backed by another track called Riffer, which is just really, it's classic Spiderbait. They've got an album, a new double album coming out actually soon. It's called Songs in the Key of Janet, which is all songs by Janet, who's a bass player for Spiderbait. And I'm looking forward to that, and I might pick that up at some point. But yeah, for now, this is just sort of a bit of a reset and me going, hey, this is what's happening, and you happen to watch it and you get this far. Thank you very much for watching. And I'm going to try and be back next week with an update on what's going on, and I'm going to give it a good red hot go. Let's see what happens. So until next week, I will catch you later.